Testing. There we go. Man, holy crap. Everything just decided not to work, but we're back. It's alive! Alive again. No sound that time. Oh my god. Wow. It all of a sudden just turned it on. It's like, would you like to do 10 updates right now, Seb? Because I hear you've got a stream coming up in like 2 minutes. It's like, oh, yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. I definitely want to do that right now so it breaks everything. You can see it's a little darker in here as well because my lights, you know, I gotta turn on all the candles. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. Get the mood lighting going. Because yeah, it's definitely a little bit darker in here because I don't have all the network lights going on. I've just worked out how to get the smart lights going. Oh man! All right, yeah, it's a little bit of a different stream tonight. I was hoping to be a little bit more organized and get in here and get yeah, it's that spider. That's right. He's mucking around with the wires, and it's causing all kinds of chaos. But it sounds like a project. If you're in the Atmoseeker Patreon, I did a little drop this afternoon of some of the files I've been working on for this guy, which is these like little, it's like a dungeon block kind of system. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to make these like little dungeon columns. I think I've showed them a little bit and just maybe have a little bit, you know, a little bit of fanfare and stuff. You can run like cables and pipes and stuff through there. So I'm still just doing a little bit of 3D modeling. As the stream went down. Oh, has it? Talk to me. Talk to me. Looks like it's okay. Periodic dropping. Yeah, man. I've had bad luck. We got some bad juju happening. I think there's I think there's definitely some. Let's see. Drop frames 0. So I don't know. There's some bad voodoo around here right now. I'm feeling it. There's we'll keep going, but yeah, let me know if it's still bad. But yeah, got delays, lots of power problems, lots of like network problems, but we still got the signal coming out. Yeah, we'll see what we can do tonight. I've got the computer set up here. We've got to be storms in this. Oh, it might be might be the storms and stuff. I did see some thunderclouds coming. Man, it is just turning into like the house of spookums. That's for sure. All right, I'm gonna try and get. So I explained a little bit in case it was dropping out a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of 3D modeling on some of these little dungeon blocky dealies tonight. Oh, drink of choice is this guy, Abalur. If this was a Christmas thing, you can see it's almost gone. I definitely have to get more of a lower price whiskey because I like a little sipple. A little sipple at night helps calm the nerves. Put me to bed nice and sleepy in here with the monsters. So at the moment, it's kind of just the two pieces at the moment that we've worked out for. Man, they go together quite snug. But I can show a little bit. We've got room setups. Sometimes you want to have a little bit of theatrics with these room setups. Sometimes you want to have a little bit of theatrics with these cute little dungeon columns. I want to see if I can work in some like extra little bits, like maybe for it'd be cool because it's like a little tower kind of thing. Maybe we can put some like, you know, like dice tower kind of things or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still working out pieces. I think I'm trying to look. I'm probably coming at it from like a atmospherics point of view first, and then we'll see for like gameplay. Like maybe we can have it so we can mount the Dungeon Master screen into it, like on the edges or something, and have a bond. So yeah, we can see I'm surrounded by these blocks. Kind of come together. Now I'm tempted to try and print these in some different scales as well. They're snug together pretty good. How many did I go up to get there? 1, 2, and it was the third one. This one. Okay, that way. Click. Yeah, they're pretty good, and I'm trying to keep these as efficient as possible with the filament stuff. But yeah, you can already see if you're like a dungeon master kind of thing. Hey, I'm like in this. I'm in the dungeon. Get me out of here. The models are awesome, but the real stream we want to see is about the storage and maintenance of this room. There's no secrets here. I'm slowly just being buried alive, and I'm recording it all for everyone, so you can see me kind of get consumed by my madness. I try to make things as modular as possible, so like this little guy can like tuck away or have multiple uses than just the one use. Like I could see you kind of using this to kind of prop up some things, even if you had like a game surface, you could use these as like little legs. If you got like some of the stage top system thing, you could use them as legs for that as well. Just because they're a bit of a wider base there. Heck, you could use them. I could probably use them as legs on this table if I wanted them. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Pretty tough. Painting queue. Oh, you know what's good about these ones? If you print them in gray, you know, I'm gonna get a little piece of sandpaper here. It's around here somewhere. I got it. But something I like. Because if you print them in gray, let's switch it to this guy. Yeah, if you print it in gray, you can see already, like on some of these. Come closer. Come close. Here we go. So you can see it's got like some. If you just scuff them up, because they've got that texture on them already. If you don't want to paint stuff, you just get some sandpaper. Get that sandpaper foley for you. It's almost like doing like a dry brush on it. I don't know if you can tell from there, but yeah, you can already see it's scuffing it up a bit. So yeah, even if you just want to do like bare minimum on these kind of things, if you want to rush them together, that's probably what my take is going to be. Is I'm going to just do that and then maybe throw a couple of like washes on them to like dirty them up. I usually take the lowest approach you can with the fastest approach. Well, not at last and stuff, but I go for the theatrics first. Anyway, what we got on the computer here is I'm trying to work out this base thing a bit better. Yes, I got to match it. Yeah, gray is definitely the way to go on a lot of these things. Oh, gotta try and work out this camera angle again. All right. Yeah, I had this. There we go. Yeah. So I'm just modeling some stuff. We have a couple of the prototypes I was doing in the background. These are all just like my own sculpts I've been working on. Just kind of trying to get more of a modular piece together. This is kind of a first attempt at the base piece for this thing. I was thinking for like wires and stuff, it'd be nice to have some like little removable panels that you can use to kind of, as we can see in like the one that I've got here on the desk. Oh, where is it? This one. Look, honestly, it's amazing that the stream is working like this. It was, but yeah, we can see like I've got cables coming through the bottom here, and I was gonna put like little slit things that could go underneath there. So it could work. Yeah, I do definitely try to print things in the colors that they're closest to, even if I paint over them, because I reckon even if they get damaged or something, it's if they get scuffed or something, if it's like black underneath, it will be like, it's less noticeable. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking at fleshing this guy out, because yeah, if we see this guy, we'll go back to this guy down here. Yeah, the bricks are too small, I think. Yeah, see, because we've got the inch high bricks here, and then you've got these smaller bricks. So I'm just going to make this one solid brick, I think, rather than the two separate. I think that's the plan. Yeah, and I was going to have little slidey things. So you see I've got the right dimensions here for the little things. I was going to maybe do it like a little different styles of panels, maybe ones that are like little grates and stuff, so maybe even you could put fog through there, maybe. It's worth testing out. Now I got to kind of work out where I had the original for this. Usually I have like versions of all of these. You can see how wonderfully organized I am. All of these bits and pieces. Oh yes, yeah. So that's not that one. Ah, all right. Yeah. So usually I just start out with like the corner piece, and then I sculpt it on top of it. Honestly, this is I was working on this like months ago. So I'm trying to like pick up the pieces of where I left this thing off. Yeah, folders. That's just a great idea. You know what? I'm gonna keep the secrets to myself while I hunt through these files. Oh, I can see it. Oh, this is how I did it. I noticed. I can see how I did it now. Oh, switch back. Here we go. So there are secrets here. There's secrets. So I think because I wanted to keep things pretty accurate, how they kind of jigsaw piece together, I've got almost like a detail thing that just sits on top of this. So yeah, I think you can see we've got like the stock standard mesh there. So I've got all the nice fitting grooves, and then all that like texture and stuff is on top of it. I got to work out how to separate it. And you know what? I probably have a version of this file that didn't have it as far gone. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Got lots of pieces in here. Oh boy. Yeah, you can see all the bum prototypes that we started. Trying to work out the little brick structure as well. How quick did it print? Well, I've been printing them on my P1P. I think one prints in like an hour, I guess. Maybe a little longer. But I can fill up that build plate with like 4 of them. And I think that's about 8 or so hours, I think. I'll have to double check that. Ugh. So I'm going to see if I had a previous save. Saving in increments. It's my friend. See, I did have something. These. We're just working out my madness. I was gonna be like, let's get some progress on these things, but no, it's working out the madness. Like where did I leave this? And yeah, I think it's about 80 grams of filament for a thing. I was trying to get them as low as possible, but I still want them to be pretty strong. This is pretty strong. I could use this as like a table leg or something. Hey Tim, yeah, we are trying to work out where I last left this off. It's a little project I've been working on the side, which is these kind of miniature dungeon columns, which are kind of semi-modular. And I've got these little bits and pieces that I'm trying to design for it. And they kind of come together. You can make all kinds of different, like mini dungeony type stuff that you can have at your table. So you don't have to have the full room style of setup. You can just have a small kind of atmospheric style little one. Uh, if you don't mind, do you have a day job? I certainly do. It's not this. No, my day job is I work as a 3D animator for a video game company. Yeah, we work in VR games, PC games, console games, that kind of thing. Yeah, we've been working on like mocap stuff, stylized animation stuff. So yeah, mostly animation. But yeah, on the side, I try to do some like 3D modeling stuff, and I'm okay at it. If I've got an idea, I can get it together. Uh, that's if I'm organized enough to get it together. Anything we've seen, they probably not. It's a lot of movie tie-in games. Is a lot of my history. So stuff for DreamWorks, Warner Brothers, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm working on some like Dumb Ways to Die style games as well, which are pretty cool. So there's a bit more stylized animation. And I gotta work out. I think I'm just gonna leave the base. I'm gonna work on the. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna pick up this. Oh, hang on. It's got a modifier stack. Maybe I can go backwards. Oh, yeah, what? I do hit her first lead animated for no, no, not animated for Marvel Rivals. I wish. Morning, Daph. Good to see you, buddy. Dark Kamui, good to see you. Dalcinia. Yeah, we are rich in these trenches of dungeon columns. But yeah, if you like the smaller columns, they are in early access for some folks as well. If you're a seeker or lightbiter level patron, I've put those in early access for you if you want to grab those. So yeah, they're in early access. But yeah, they're still kind of prototyping phase, so I'm still kind of putting them together. So there's going to be extra bits when it's all kind of finalized and all together. So once that's all together, then we'll have like a full set that'll be out up in the shop and everything. Nat 20, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I am I'm a lot of technical difficulties tonight. We are lucky there is a stream. I was this close to kind of giving up. Very, very close. But I don't like to be late. Don't like to be late to these types of things. So I'm sorry, folks. I know it's usually 10:30. Then I was like, let's do it 11. That'll be safe. And then there was a whole bunch of like weird updates and stuff. I don't like to make excuses for things as well. So I'm sorry. And we'll work this out. We'll get better at it. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh man, I'm not sure if this computer can handle it. Oh, it's chugging a bit. Maybe if I can do it one at a time here. I was going to try and see if I could separate that mesh. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work on this thing because this thing is a mystery. This like whatever this cube is, it's I don't like it, so I'm going to leave it because I wanted to kind of neaten up these to make it like a full. I think I've crashed it. I've definitely crashed this program. It's going very well. Oh. Gaming table arrives in April, so time to start printing and painting all the props and decorations. Oh, that's exciting! And I can't. Yep, there we go. Let's crash this thing, big time. Boom. Done. And we're finished. When we have a finished dungeon column, ready to print. No, this is Maya. So yeah, I have been trying to learn Blender as well, but I'm just kind of having been working in animation for a long time. I use Maya quite a bit, so it's my natural go-to. Let's see if we can get this program working again. I'm gonna load back in. Might have to finish this bottle. It's so sad when it's just at the end. Okay. Desktop. That one. Dungeon block. There we go. I'm just gonna go to the latest file. I'm just gonna the blended donuts. I know that tutorial. That's a good one. Okay, we got it. We got this now. All right, we're in. We're in. We're hacking. You know what? I think it's gonna be fun if I can make like the little grape piece, and that just because it's like a thin piece, I reckon we could get that printing pretty quick. I'm gonna do that. Actually, that sounds fun. I'm gonna do that. All right. So this theoretically should slide into that bottom piece. Did it have an edge underneath? I can't quite remember. It does not. Alright, so it's going to have to be just a slidey piece. Are there holes? Are there holes for cord management in towers? No. That's not a bad idea though. It's pretty smooth inside though. Like you could put some of those like little clippy things. That's right, yeah, like those little claspy things. I'm not sure about having stuff that's printable because I can't quite anticipate the different types of cables that folks are going to have, or how that's going to be like a feat of engineering for like you know what style of like clip it's going to use. I don't know. I'm trying to keep things as simple as possible because these all print supportless as well. Let's see if I can work this out. All right. I deleted it. Where the hell is the insert key? Insert. That they make it the. Okay, there we go. They make it the same button. Wonderful. I probably could have done this in like a mirror image and then sliced it. You know what? Probably good to do a little prototype, just basic piece like this to see if it slides in okay. Let me get the thickness right. Pre-made clips. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what? I'm just gonna print this thing right now and see how it fits. Let's export this. Ooh. To the desktop. There we go. Slidey. I'll call it slide thingy. Dungeon block. My naming skills know no bounds. It is named Slice It. Printer's up and running. Yeah, this will take like, what, like 10 minutes to print or something? Prepare. Gotta romance this computer a little bit. Gotta massage it. Can't just be opening programs willy-nilly. There it goes. That's it. And we got a cool bottle now, a prop. I'm gonna do the old acrylic mudding technique on there. Let's see if we can get this guy in here. Too small. Oh, I must not have the right. Ooh, too small or too big? What the hell are my dimensions in that thing? I must have the wrong unit set or something. Let's see. What have I got here? Centimeters. Looks good to me. Would you want to scout? No. No, that's fine. That looks great. Why were you complaining? I should definitely merge them together so there's no funkiness. Do I have a homebrew setting, like for the Shadow Dark game that I'm gonna run? I'm basically gonna pilfer whatever I can from some of those zines that they had. I think I was gonna use. It had like the monster on the front of it. It's got the. It's one of the first ones. It's like, oh man, what zine is it? Anyway, I think it had like some haunted forest, and the zine had like the witch and the warlock in it. So it's got all this kind of like spooky forest type setting. So I'll have to give that a read. My session is in two weeks, and I haven't run something for months. So, well, fingers crossed, it'll go smoothly. And I have to work out like a portable setup as well. So that's why I reckon these guys will work a treat. I just want to print one of these guys. I want to print it. It's going to have a little slit in the middle there. That's fine. Super fast. What is strength draft? Draft? Slice it. This will take 13 minutes to print. Wowzers. Let's do it. Gotta connect. There we go. It's a well-oiled machine in here. My God. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, no, I'm super happy it's doing well. The Trench Crusade video, it's pretty nice to see. It's encouraging because it's like, oh, this video thing is not dead. I want to do more of it. That's it. The Diablerie. Diablerie? Yeah, I just happen to have it on my desk. Yep, it's a good one. Yeah, I'm going to have to give that a good read. I like the look of it. I'll have to try and remember how to play Shadow Dark. I'm thinking of putting the little dimmer thing into these little torchy guys, so I can have it. I won't have a timer. I'll probably have a timer on my thing, but did I have that dimmer thing? That dimmer thing was cool. I use that thing quite a bit. Oh, here it is. Yeah, because we're going to use the torch timers, so it'll be good to do that. Oh, I can't put it in there. But yeah, I got this little dimmer thing, and I can make it dial down the torch brightness the lower it gets. Because I don't want to have a timer that the players can see. I want them to read the flame off the actual light, which would be cool. What's the smallest scale you can do on the column? I mean, it's a good question. Like, you reckon we could do a scaled down version if we... Yeah, let's go back to the slicer. Let's see how small we could do it. Slicer. Disk. Desktop. Nope, not there. Tension block. All right, let's see how small we could get. All right, so that's the normal one. How small can we go? Ooh. Oh no, uniform scale. What do you reckon? Like an inch? If we went to like an inch, that'd be 25 millimeters. That's pretty cool. So what's that? That's like teeny. That's like that big. What are you thinking? Are you thinking we could use these for terrain? I didn't even think about that. Using these for like actual terrain biddies. I guess it depends how the joiners work. If it scales down, all right. It should. You know what? Once that thing prints, I'm gonna throw this on. Let's see if we can print some teeny ones. So yeah, that's quite shrunken scale there. Yeah, we could try that. I'll print off. Let's print off 4 of these. We'll just go standard. 4, 5. And then we're gonna print off the super tiny the micro torches, and then we'll throw some of those Light My Bricks LEDs in them. And yeah, I'm just gonna reprint the whole space that I've got in here smaller. That's the secret. I'm just gonna go tiny scale. See, I'm curious how long this would take to print. I'm gonna guess. What's the guess? 30 minutes. That's my guess. How'd we go? Oh, boo. It's an hour. That's too long. I could set it up before we go to bed, but maybe if I can just take if we just do 2, that'll be a lot faster. Let's see, what's 3? 40 minutes is better. It's still a bit long. I kind of want to see how it looks at the small scale, though. Maybe I should just print the 1 just to see how, if it like is structurally sound, and then like, okay, let's print a few more of these to... Oh, we have lost connection here. And we're back. I think we dropped off there for a moment. Sorry, folks. My experience with scaling is pretty good. I say just go for it. All right. Yeah, if you say so, John. I believe you. I believe you 10,000%. No, that sounded insincere. No, I'm with you. Actually, I've had pretty good experience with scaling, except for that dragon I was working on last week. Some of those pinholes, they did not scale right. Print 2. You're right. All right, we'll go for it. I think we'll just find out in the morning, though. Yeah, maybe I'll print out a few. I'll print out a few and see how it is in the morning, and I'll post something. I'll post dark Kamui style print. All right. we haven't been honestly, we've been cobbling together like the broken pieces of this stream to be something, and we've got something. It's been super nice, like talking to you folks, but it hasn't been super productive. I guess that's all right. It's hard. It's hard when you're doing all this. Okay, let's see. I want to try. I did want to try and deconstruct this. You guys can't see what I'm working on. It's two steps. Yeah, I wanted to kind of get. Oh, honestly, I wanted to just take that seam out, and I can't remember how I did that. Surely, surely I had a version of this where it wasn't sculpted. That sounds like something I would do. That's garbage. 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 We've got a whole bunch of stuff that's hidden. So there's going to be something in here that's money. I see that's what I did for the dungeon blocks. They've got their own stone overlay that goes over the shell of that. So theoretically, it could be rethemed into other types of themes if you take this dungeon blocky shell off. I said, we're here to keep you company. You do what you want, you make what you want, and we might learn something along the way. Oh, thanks so much. I say I'm here because I think you're cool. I just want to hang out when you do your thing. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, look, I am not a professional in all of these things. I'm very much learning all of this stuff. I'm trying to work stuff out, and I think that's a big thing of the channel is a lot. It's kind of a diary kind of thing, where I'm trying to work out how things work, and get the most out of it, and just kind of, because I love this stuff and how we can have some cool like props and special effects in this hobby. I think it's kind of a interesting, it's a different take on the tabletop stuff. Yeah, I like playing with that stuff. Oh, thanks, Tim. You guys are gonna make me. You guys are gonna make me blush here. It's got to be in here somewhere. There's got to be one that's like not constructed. There we go. Unless it's like, you see, we've got the shell in there. That's there. So I made them individually. Okay, so there's that. At least I'm not like committed to this design that's on the back here. So it looks like I made one and then duplicated it and rotated it around. I just got to work out where I did it. It wasn't that one. Corner original. That sounds it. Okay, so that's the original thing I had. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Okay, corner original. That's good. So then the duplicate here, corner original too. That is the same thing. And we got polysurface. That's the crumbling. I'm just trying to see if it's got any modifiers in it. No. I think we're getting close. Getting close to looking at the mysteries here. These are all these guys. That's that one. We must be close. Alright, so that's what goes on top. You can see it's kind of cut away. And we've got this guy that sits on top of it. Alright, so this is kind of the original. Alright, so this is the one that's kind of pieced together from this piece. Wonderful. So really, I should be working on this guy. So this guy's the original. Yeah. And it looks like I deleted all the history on it, which is cool because I didn't want it anyway. What's the difference between this one and this one? They kind of look the same. Corner original and then corner original 2. It's the new 1 plus 2. Yes. As the hobby in general, from DMing to theory, crafting, terrain making, painting. Yeah, I think that's it. It's like a hobby of discovery. Really? I love it too. Yeah, you guys, I think that's the good thing about these streams is you guys get to see all the failures. And like head scratching and working like, oh man, like I painted this thing completely wrong. The paint's just exploded all over my face. Or I've just like lost files and I've got to like rebuild these things from scratch. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, guys. This channel has been priceless and valuable advice I've gained from reptile foggers, 3D printers, D&D players, and I thank you greatly. Oh, thanks, man. That's great. Man, I love seeing all this stuff in the wild, especially when folks are taking all this stuff from the channel and making their own crazy setups or like improving on it and making it their own. It's wild. All right. This doesn't look like it's got any past history on it. So I'm going to just zoop that up. Or we're gonna, maybe I can just smooth this over. Is that how I made it? My dad still says you learn more from failure than success. And I know more than... That's true. That's very true. Yeah, and I've got the head injuries to prove it. Will it be easy to see you as some immortal, timeless crafting god? Beautifully polished videos. Yes, that's where I hide in the production value. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's nice that we're balancing it out. That's good. Streams are good for fixing that. All right. I don't know what I'm going to fix here. Like, I want to take this seam out. Originally, I would just have the, the original mesh here. Maybe I can just flatten it out with the sculpting. Let's see if we can do that. Sculpting, mesh. There's a sculpting thing here somewhere. Clean up. Mesh. I probably can go to like a previous save and it would have the version history. Now that we know what it's called, is it called? Corner Original? Maybe I can go to a previous save. Let's have a look. Previous save. Or open save. See if we get lucky. Because I want to see that if it has like this, because I put like a mesh. We got it. We got it. I think, oh, this is kind of it. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Because I sculpted it as the whole thing, but then I cut away from it. Like I did a Boolean type thing. So let's see if we take the divisions down. There we go. There we go. We got it now. Oh, it printed my little thing. We'll get that in a sec. But we're working out this mystery. Yes. The bricks are too big. It's too small on the base compared to the dungeon blocks. So I'm just gonna make it like one solid block. But we got ourselves a little piece that printed. Ooh, it's a hot one. fresh. Oh, it's actually thicker than I thought it was going to be. Man, it's super hot. I have to wait a little bit, actually. Let it cool. I don't want to bend it. Oh, this actually reminds me. I have been working on a little extra prototype in the meantime. I was talking to, what's his face? From, I think his name's Hank. From, he's got the book that has like the index RPG. Oh, why am I blanking? Hammer something. Hammer. Oh, somebody help me. Anyway, I was talking to him on Instagram, and he was asking for like a little smoker thing, and I saw that you could get these tiny little transducer circuits that had tiny little guy, because I could find this little circuit board guy from Amazon, which was like $5. I think it was like, yeah, $5 or $6, and it's just got this little coil transducer thing. I got a little wet sponge in there. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm trying to work out this little prototype. It's got the sponge. It's not great yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, it's a tiny little USB fog guy. I'm trying to make it as compact as possible, and I'm hoping if I can put, let's get one of those one of those sponges. Where's my sponge? Oh. Man, that was loud. What the hell was that? Little side effect here. Makes a really loud noise. But we're working on it. I was just trying to get this little sponge. Let's see if we can make that happen again. Oh, no. I think something's gone wrong. Unless it doesn't have enough water going in there. Hang on, I'm just going to mute this. Got it. Alright, so if it doesn't have enough water, it makes an ungodly squealing noise. I'm so sorry. Man, that was... Oh, and now I've got all this. Alright, I'm going to keep that down just because that was a horrible noise. Where is... Now I can't see anything. Yes, it's one of those ultrasonic transducer things. So obviously it makes a sound if it's not getting enough water. We learned that tonight. That was cool. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I want to have that, and I'm going to try and put like, because these would be cool to just throw on a game table somewhere. Especially if it's like a small unit that you could put into like terrain. I'm just curious how long it'll last and everything. Yeah, I could see it dries out super fast. I'm just trying to see if it's like hot or something. I don't want that sound happening. Yep. Yeah, that's not working as a prototype. So this is how it happens. We're trying to get this. I just thought it'd be super cheap. Man, I can't move forward. A cheap little fogger kind of thing, and I'm trying to get it as compact as possible. It turns out it's super annoying and loud, and it's hard to keep wet. I don't know. Well, yeah, we'll work on that. I'll put a little pin on that one. That one's. We'll put that one over there. I'm gonna give that a mild success. It kind of worked. Oh, like a little dog waterer thing. But the whole thing is like I want to make it super compact, so you can fit it into terrain. Like if you wanted to have a little campfire or something, yeah, you just like put that little guy underneath it, and make a little smoking campfire. That would be cool. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. Got our little thing here. Little slit. How's that going to be? Oh, this is going to be tricky. Oh, I might have to take this torch out. Easy. Easy. Got it. Man, how'd this go? Is it going to slide in all right? Oh man, it's almost like a perfect fit. It's too big. Too big? Oh, that's actually not bad, actually. It's good snug fit in there. That's kind of what I was hoping. So you could slide in these little panels. Looks pretty good. I guess you want to keep them not too loose in there, that's not too bad. And probably the more times you go in and out, it's gonna get easier to do. And I was thinking you could do versions of them that had little bars in it. But yeah, definitely have to clean that up a bit. That's right. That's what I was thinking. That was the sketch. I had a sketch ages ago that had them like little kind of sewer grates underneath it, which I thought could be kind of cool. Or, so yeah, you can have pipes and cables. What's that cable? So cables and stuff can go under there, feed up, feed down. Plenty of space in there. And I did want to have it wide enough if you wanted to have like something from the reptile fogger that could go in there and up and out to somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, it could be. So you could have like, maybe if you had a few of these, like I think probably I would make 4 of these. Man, you can get quite tall on these actually. I want to see how tall we can make them. I've got, how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I've got about 10 of them. Oh. Yeah, they get pretty tall. And that's, yeah, we've got ourselves a little dungeon there. And we're in. All right. This has been a lot of learning tonight. I'm sorry it's a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. I think we definitely have to go back to the drawing board on some of these, but it was super fun to try and pick these apart, have a little chat. And if you're in the Atmoseeker community on the Patreon, we have these blocks in early access. For Light Biter and Seeker patrons, so you can grab those if you wanted to come along for the prototype journey. Heck, I'd love to hear your thoughts if you're printing out in yourself and like, oh, I'd love this kind of bit, Seb, and stuff. And like, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. That's a horrible idea. Not doing that. Or something. Yeah, so it's super fun to kind of work on this stuff. And thanks to everyone who has joined the stream tonight. Super fun catching up with you. And yeah, I'm wanting to get these together and done, and yeah, I want to get it done. I want to get these finished. I want to get these out, so we can all have our miniature dungeons, hang out. But I definitely need them for my game in a couple of weeks, so that'll be fun, which will be cool. All right, thanks guys, and until next week, I will have a video coming out soon. I'm still working on it this week. It's a couple. They're kind of Trench Crusade adjacent because I had a few requests for how to do the trenches as well. We have some past streams that look at creating some of the trenches, but we'll do a little bit more of a succinct video of how those trenches came together, which would be great. And yeah, I've got the video background stuff that I've been working on as well. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a wait. I'm filming stuff this week for some of that stuff. So maybe, I'm not going to promise anything, but maybe next week we'll have a new video to have a look at some things. So yeah, awesome. All right, take it easy, guys. I'm going to go get some sleep. And until next time, let's create and inspire. See ya.